Hi colleagues, I'm going to do it this faster so that we do not waste a lot of time. So this is the lesson plan that you know. Like I said, we're gonna start from week 2 because I want to start with the school instead of me. Okay, simple. So the rest of the things you do have them, you know them, and we're already done with morning ring. So we're gonna jump straight to mathematics. We do have mathematics, we do have life skills, we do have language, you know. So what are we focusing on this week? The type of content area. What are we focusing on? This is number, operations, and relationships. Okay, colleagues? Now we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay, so remember this from the ATPs. We have the whole class activity. We have, let me try to highlight them. This is the whole class activity, colleagues. This is a small group activity. And then under the small group activity, we have a teacher guided activity. We have a independent activity. I hope you understand. I hope you understand. Whole class activity, the whole kids in the classroom will be doing that. Okay? Small group activity, there's another activity under that. Under small group activity, there is teacher guided. Okay? And then another one, it is independent. A kid will be doing it on their own. I hope you do understand. Now, let me take this back. So, every day under whole class activity, every single day, there should be a rhyme about numbers, about a mathematical rhyme or a song. So, every day, kids must be counting forward. And my advice when kids are counting, do this. Make sure that they count numbers. Make sure that the kids count numbers. Do that. So 1 to 5, here is oral counting, 1 to 5, kids are counting. When they are busy counting, busy talking, you must have symbols there that they will be pointing. Do that. And then oral counting, even backwards as well. You can even write it backwards so that they can see 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 after they counting this one. And then we have counting objects. Counting objects, colleagues, we are here. I don't want to confuse you. Counting objects, colleagues, it can be their shoes, it can be their toys. Make sure again, whether it is their toys or shoes, have a piece of paper, write the numbers there, and make sure that they count while they see. They count when they are counting. They are taking one object and putting it aside with its own number to see. Okay, this is number 1. This is 2. This is 3. Just like that, until nothing is left. It gives them a math concept. It makes them to understand math bit by bit. You understand, colleagues? So now we have this introducing number 1. What are we doing under introducing number 1? We have 3 activities for introducing number 1. You can either choose one or you can do all of them. Depending on your energy in your classroom, you will do whatever you want to do. I'm sorry about the noise, colleagues. You will do, just concentrate on me. You will do whatever you want to do. So under introducing number 1, there is a story. Here it says, tell a story for number 1. So there's an animal house there. Every instruction you're going to see, I'm going to send a daily, I'm going to say, this activities, all of this from Monday to Friday. If you can realize from here to here, it is the same things every day. But then to here, yeah, same things every day. But then the red ones, these ones, you will see when we go through them. You can realize that they are different. So they have their own activities. So under introducing number 1, there is an activity about reading a story, and then will be going through that. You'll be going through that story, the things that you should do. Okay, and introducing number 1, it is easy, colleagues. You're going to introduce number 1, and then you are going to read a story. After reading that story, you'll see it. The story focuses on the numbers. The story focuses on animals. Okay, you will see how you go with the story. And then again, number 2, body parts. Okay, children are going to be saying, I have one nose, I have 2 eyes, I have 2 ears and stuff like that. That is activity number 2. Activity number 3 is identifying one object. Children will be running around the classroom to find one thing. Okay, one thing. I can say they could come with one thing. Okay, I'm coming with one chair, I'm coming with one toy, or it's better for them to point it if you don't want them to run around. Okay, colleagues. So like I said, same things for whole class activity. We're still focusing on the whole class activity. They'll be focusing on the same things Monday to Friday, except for the last activity here. Now we have number freeze. On number freeze, which is Tuesday, right? Number freeze is on Tuesday. On number freeze, on Tuesday, children will discuss number freeze and the story from day 1. That story from day 1 that I was talking about, I'm going to show you the story. When you read the story, now you're going to continue with it. Now there's questions for the story. The questions are helping a child with language. Okay, so how many elephants are alive in the house? How many elephants live in the house? How many trees in the garden? Why do you think the elephant lives alone? Stuff like that. Can you see it's a number? It was a number story. And now day number 2, you have to ask questions to them and then let them answer, let them express themselves. I'm trying to be faster, colleagues, because I don't want these things to be many. I hope you understand. Now we have practice number 1. Under practicing number 1, children will be playing I Spy, for example. They'll be seeking one thing. We're still focusing on one. We're practicing one. So now there's a game. I spy, for example, I spy with my little eye one thing that is round. And then the kids will be running around looking for that one thing that is round. Maybe it's a ball, whatever it is. I spy with anything in the classroom. Okay, be creative. And then we have problem solving on Thursday, day 4. Problem solving, we discuss about the story. There is another story. Okay. Like I said, if you are not an active teacher, if you know that you are not active, you're gonna have to pick and choose. The activities that I'm talking about, you're going to receive them. Do not worry. You're going to receive them so that you can read through everything and ask questions and stuff like that. This is me directing you so that you know what to do. Okay. And please do not forget this. You know that after when you're starting with mathematics every day, there should be a rhyme. You know that they should count and point. You know that they should count backwards. You know that they should count objects every single day. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th one, it will be an activity, and they are different every day, except for the ones that you turn them into routines. Okay, this is me helping you so that at least your children can adapt fast. Do you understand? Now we are doing problem solving. What is happening during problem solving? There is a story. Obviously, you're going to read that story, and then there are questions as well. What are the names of the people and the dog? These questions are from the story. The story you'll get as well. Okay, so now we have Friday. Friday says we reinforce number 1. We're still focusing on number 1. We still are taking number 1 because we want these kids to understand. So there's 2 activities here. Another one says counting objects. Okay, under counting objects, do movements sequencing using 3 different actions. For example, this one, we can call it commands. And it says count 1, 2, 3. Okay, when we do commands, let us stomp our feet 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Let us clap our hands 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Let us jump. 1, 2, 3. Do you see? We are reinforcing. They are starting with 1. They understand the sequencing. They understand that after 1 comes 2, after 2 comes 3. Okay. Now another one, reinforce number 1. Ask few learners at a time to fetch an object and place it on the math table. Okay. To place it on the math table, learners 1 symbol and then 1 dot. Okay, have dots there. Okay, I'm going to give you the dots. Don't worry, a PDF template. Have dots there. You can just cut them into squares and turn them into cards. Okay, so when one learner puts one thing, another learner must put 1 dot. It must be a card of 1 dot. When one learner put 3 toys, another one must pick the one that has, now we are matching, the one that has 3 dots next to those objects. I hope you understand, colleagues. Now I'm going to close this and then we're going to move to small activities. We are from whole group activities, remember, and now we'll be focusing on small group activities. Okay, colleagues, I'm happy to help you with this. That is why I want more questions after this.